Yeah, dog. Hey, y'all just tuning in, man. My bro was just talking. We was talking about your favorite pastime, hobby, enjoying that, doing that before it all ends. And in that sermon, my bro talked about them hot dogs, man. Uh, bro, you killed me with that, man.
What?
With the information you told me
Like what?
that them shits got shit on them, man.
Oh,
The hot dogs.
man, hold on. Go ahead. So I'm gonna try to pull it
Yeah.
up so I can show the people real quick.
Hey, Ish, I'm gonna have you pull that Matthew 6:11 while your dad do his thing. Listen, y'all, man, we're gonna name this word. Any money outside your daily bread, your cup is running over, and you need to praise the Lord, man. A lot of you get rich, die trying niggas. It's not necessary, but the white man leads y'all to bleed. Get rich or die trying is necessary, but it ain't. Long as you got your necessities, dog, that's all you need. Anything other than your necessities, you good.
Put yourself in the shoes of the average American Joe at the time.
Sorry.
You and your family are eating hot dogs at the shopping mall or in the street just as usual. The effect was immediate. In a matter of days, hot dog sales fell by 8%.
This is after they exposed it.
And
Right.
given the size of the American market, that represented
That's the one
millions
I
of
like.
dollars less.
Look
for
at
the food
that.
industry.
Chicago dog.
A retired scientist living near Los Angeles in a residential suburban. The lady is very discreet.
It's some people from French.
Best meats.
She talking about the hot dogs.
And compared them to a group of children who didn't have leukemia. And we asked the mothers about what they fed the children. And sure enough, the kids with leukemia ate more hot dogs.
What did you think when you saw this film?
It's okay. I don't want to go too deep into that and waste time, but watch that. That's real important, dog. Them hot dogs, dog. The documentaries, deep enough to go into the federal government and the FDA's assistance with the hot dog manufacturing companies
Right.
to hose down the proven fact that they cause cancer in the colorectal tract from a chemical that's put in there to make it pink. That's what they admitting to. So if they admitting to that, you already know that it's a whole layer of other fuck shit with the hot dog that they not admitting to.
So basically, dog, we don't know what we eating.
Not when it comes to that hot dog is brutal, bro. But the documentary, ham ain't pink. It started off talking about processed ham, the thin slices. Yeah. Ham is pink because of that same chemical. It just make it pink. So it's in the ham too. Yeah. But we don't eat pork, but it's in them hot dogs, in the beef hot dogs too.
Yeah.
It make them pink. So Esau, dog, they've tricked. So any natural food that the Lord had grown or whatever however we were supposed to eat it without processing it.
Right.
Because all that shit is processed.
We never had it.
Right, we never had processed food.
We never had real food.
Right, so we never had processed food back then, but we never had real food now.
Right.
So, but we kind of have an idea about what real food is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I love about the dietary laws, because it tell you what foods we can eat, not to eat. We ain't got to worry about, it's telling you.
Right, it's telling you.
Now it's our job to educate ourselves, like you said before. One thing my bro would always say that I never really paid attention to is you got to read them labels on the food. On foods that have these labels, read those, because we're pork conscious. But depending on what you get, what you say, like we used to have these sheets where it would tell you foods that have pork in it that you couldn't look at and tell.
Yeah.
So when we look at the cheat sheet, we could tell what to look for in the ingredients. It didn't say pork, but we know it was symbolic to pork.
Right.
The fact that it's foods out right now that seems harmless that got pork
hot
in it.
dog.
See that?
Hot dogs supposed to be harmless and every kid eat one. It's America's favorite pastime. That's the deadliest motherfucking food you can give a damn kid.
See that? What they eating at the baseball park?
Take man, hot ballpark hot dog.
Is what you got. You got
Death on a stick. They said that the hot dog meat companies been knowing and they pay the super rich doctors to just lie. They pay them more money than they make annually to write one article. Here go 350 G's, write me an article and say how hot dogs help kids develop. Because it give them confidence. It's something they can eat with their peers.
That's some bullshit.
You know that's how them articles be sounding. A new way to
No,
give
it's-
a child confidence. They be eating hot dogs and shit.
Man.
Interviewing the child. Do you have confidence? Yeah, it's really good. You know what I'm saying? Stupid ass shit.
Yeah, you got, is that Joey Chestnut that be winning the hot dog thing? Is that what's his name? The dude that be winning the hot dog. It's Joey Chestnut, ain't it? Is that his name? Man,
I
what
thought
you
it was
got?
some Asian motherfucker.
What you got?
Matt Stoney.
Oh,
Matthew
Matthew 6.
Yeah, your dad put me up
Oh,
on this,
Matthew
man.
6 and 11.
Yeah.
Give us this day our daily bread.
My bro said a long time ago, he said, dude, if you got your daily bread, why the fuck would you be out here trying to take penitentiary chances, trying to get rich and all this shit when the Lord already gave you what you need?
Yep.
But you got these rappers and you got all these other people, you see the shit that they doing, and now all of a sudden your daily bread ain't enough.
Right.
The Lord like, motherfucker, like, nigga, there's people out here starving. There's people out here homeless. There's people out here don't know where they're going to get their next meal. And I put you in a position where you get your daily bread.
Yep.
Now, look, you still in your sword? Grab this. Your dad, I'm going to have your dad break this down. Psalms 23 and 5. Psalms 23 and 5. I'm going to have your dad break it down because he the one put me on this. I want y'all to catch this, man, because, dude, if you anything other than your daily bread, it's a beautiful thing that's happening to you. Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Psalms 23 and 5. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
Cup running though.
Bro, can you enlighten them, man?
Yep. When you use your money as a defense and not as an offense, the cup runneth over, and that's where the wealth at. And that's the daily bread. Wealth is in daily bread with that understanding.
Yeah. So
Yep, your cup run over by default if you not being brainwashed.
my bro he broke this down. I wish I could tell you the video it was, but he broke it down in a way to where he basically used himself as an experiment of his cup runneth over. And what was happening was we looked at how his business, he downsized his business, his clientele dramatically. And we was talking about how much less money he was gonna make. He pre-anticipated how much money he was gonna lose by dropping his clientele. And then he analyzed the money he was making versus his bills that he paid and his little pocket change. He discovered that he was winning more when he dropped his clientele than when he had clientele. His cup was running over, meaning that he was able to pay his bills. He decreased his clientele, was able to pay his bills. Everything else, his cup was running over. So when he had his clientele at his highest peak, he was overload, man. So the point was, it took my man to just downsize his business to the bare minimum to appreciate and understand, like, damn, dog, I'm worrying about the money I'm losing, and the Lord then gave me beyond what I need, even at a time where my business is suffering. Most people don't get that cup runneth over. People want money, but don't understand your daily bread. It's humbling, man, because your daily bread is all you need, dude. You don't need nothing else. Your daily necessities, man, is what you need. If you got anything other than that, your cup is not only running over, but you are in a position where your money, you can use that as a defense, as protection. rainy day. That's where your wealth, you creating a wealth by doing that. What I name? Let me tell you the name of this again, man. This is gonna be a quick word. Any money outside your daily bread, your cup is running over. Praise the Lord, man. Because necessities is all we need. Don't get caught up in watching TV and seeing these people with these big houses, big cars. Yeah, it's cool. But if you ain't got that, you don't go out and take penitentiary chances and work 2 or 3 jobs trying to get that. The most important thing you got to realize is your necessities. Is your necessities being met. Anything other than that is a plus. But like I said, you got these get-rich-die-trying individuals out here because the white man put all this materialistic shit and wag it in your face, and he wag it in your face long enough where you say, man, I got to get them shits. But the job I'm working ain't going to work, so I got to push that bag. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or I got to cut more hair. Or I gotta get a job. Why you going through all that and the Lord already laid it out for you? Then you sitting in jail looking stupid because you done took penitentiary chances when you already had what you needed. So I'm gonna give y'all an experiment, man, and we're gonna close out in the next video. Let's say somebody work a job and make $10 an hour, 40 hours a week. That's $400. That's $1,600 a month. So let's just say after taxes, that person bring home 13, $300 a month taxes. So they bring home $1,300, right? Their monthly bills is $600. That's their rent and their cable and their We Energy, right? 1-bedroom apartment. Let's just say $600 is your rent, cable, and your electric, right? Then you get your cell phone, that's $50, internet, another $50. So $700 is your bills, right? Then you need food to eat, right? So you figure you spend another $250 a month on food. Where we at? $950, right? Yeah, $950. Then your hygiene, your hygiene, your tissues and all that, deodorants, mouthwash, all that. So $1,000, right? That take care of everything. You got $300 left over. Your cup is running over. With that $300, your cup running over. Because only $1,000 take care of everything you need. Yeah. Your daily necessities, all that. For you to function, just to live, $1,000 a month, do it. You bring it home $1,300 after taxes. That $300 allows your cup to run it over. You got people that'll spend $1,000 and make sure all their necessities are met, and they'll look at this $300 like, how the fuck I'm gonna live off this $300? Not knowing, dude, you met your need. You met your need, but you see what I'm saying? So this is what we're saying, man. You got an extra $300, your cup is running over, and people will look at that and be mad at that when the Lord told you, as long as your daily necessity is met, you straight. So, I mean, man, listen, y'all. We ain't going to talk your ears off. Ish, check the time, bro. See where we at, man. We got one more standing meetings, man. And we're going to close him out.
13:40.
Yeah, you can stop him.